Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, we're going to look at your energy, your friend's energy, and your foe's energy. And when we look at those, we're going to ask, literally, what is your energy? What are your motives? And what are your motives directed towards? Same with your friend and your foe. Your friend and your foe can sometimes come across in the reading as your friend could be you doing the best things for you on your best day. And then the foe could be you not doing such good things for you on your worst day. But I am actually asking separate identities, separate entities. So we're going to get started with the shadows of the Middle Ages for Aries. Aries. My little fireball babies. One more. Aries, your energy is the tunnel. Interesting. It's almost like you're being directed. It's almost like you're being directed straight ahead. Go straight. You can go two ways here. You can go forward or you can go backwards. And then it's almost like, I feel like you're protected. When I see this card, I think like you're going from one point to another and you're protected while you do that. Like there's almost like there's things going on up above, like in the outside world. It doesn't affect you. But in the tunnel. So you might be walking towards some sort of light here. You might be kind of facing some sort of darkness and walking towards some type of light. What are your motives here? It's almost like you're in the tunnel. Quiet. Be quiet. Shh. Your motives are silence. Your motives are to be silent. Maybe you want others to be quiet too. I don't know. Shh. I want to be quiet. What are your motives directed towards? Oh, the scythe. What is such an interesting energy? It's funny. It's totally giving me this sort of like apocalyptic energy of like there's zombies above or there's something going on above, like in the ground, on the surface, and you're in this tunnel. Everybody be quiet. Why? Because of some sort of like a swift catastrophic ending is what the scythe is about. I don't know what that is. It's very curious. Okay. Motives are directed towards the scythe. I know it's almost weird though, right? Because this also feels like it's got really heavy Grim Reaper energy. Like kind of like zombie apocalypse sort of shit. Your friend. Let's check out your friend. Your friend's energy is chain. Your friend is trapped in something or has some type of obligation here they can't get out of. What motivates your friend? The future. Or they don't want to be in the position that they're in right now. They'd rather be somewhere else. What your friend's motivation is directed towards? Well, that's interesting. It's the future. Oh, hope. The stork. Good news. Good news. Hope. That's very interesting. What about your enemy? Oh, your foe. Your foe. Sorry. Your foe. Your foe is the fall equinox. It's interesting. Your foe is the fall equinox. Maybe your foe is having some type of harvest? Oh, so while you're like in the tunnel? Be quiet. What the hell? Your foe's motives. Fire. Okay. Makes sense being underground in a tunnel then. What the HE double hockey stick's going on here? What are the motives directed towards? Thistle, perseverance. Oh, this is such a weird reading. Okay, the friend, I'm not really sure what they're doing. I don't know. Maybe your friend is, I don't know, your friend is trapped in something here, but your energy and your foe's energy is totally coming off in sort of like a cat and mouse game. It's like cat and mouse, and you've gone into like the hole that the mouse would go into the tunnel, right? And you're just sitting there quiet because you don't want to come out in a cat. That's it, right? With the scythe. And then the foe's energy is about harvesting. They want to harvest, and their motives are fire. It feels like it could be destructive fuck. Thistle is long perseverance, right? Because if you're in the tunnel and you're being real quiet, I'm wondering if the foe is going to attempt to flush you out, right? And fire, that's a tough one. I really do not know. If you need a friend to come and help you, well, they're all chained up right now. This is the craziest ass reading. Okay, the demon's reversed, so that's nice. The demon is reversed. You have the tiger and the boy as your underlying. Now that's almost kind of giving off the energy here of someone who is either someone younger who's protected, or someone younger who's actually quite fierce, and this is not maybe expected. I mean, maybe you're younger than somebody else, or somebody that's what is going on. Yeah, let's look at the tunnel. Let's get into the tunnel for you first before we pull out tarot. All right. The tunnel. The tunnel card represents a journey, transition, or passage through a challenging phase. It signifies a period of transformation and the need to move through obstacles or uncertainties. This card suggests that you may be entering a period of introspection, facing your fears, or navigating through a metaphorical tunnel of change. It encourages you to trust the process, have faith in your abilities, and persevere through the darkness, knowing that there is light at the end. Despite despair, life is ever-changing. Move towards the light. You will succeed. Don't lose hope. Okay, well, that's your energy. So I want to say it's good. So maybe you're like, man, I got down in this tunnel, and they told me it was just a couple miles, but I've been down here for fucking months. For months. More than a couple miles. It's, yeah, a couple 100 miles. I don't know. And it's your motive is to be quiet, though. That's the thing that really gets me here. Quiet about an ending? Is it even being quiet about some type of ending? A swift ending. Your motive is to be quiet. Why? Towards what? An ending. Like it's very swift. It's one of the hardest cards in the deck. Not the hardest, but it is one of more difficult or maybe uncomfortable. The Scythe card is one of the negative cards in the deck. Sudden and ruthless. The events depicted by this card cannot be avoided. One can only prepare for them by taking the approaching danger into account. The card points to a crisis and dangerous situations that can bring both physical and psychological pain. Additionally, this card represents abrupt changes, severance, and decisive actions. It symbolizes the need to make swift choices or cut ties that no longer serve your interests. Start acting decisively. Let go of the past. What to do? Being quiet about something. It's almost like you're in hiding. It's literally, it's like it looks like you're in hiding here. Either there's some sort of negativity associated with the actual fall equinox for you. Is something that isn't great. Or like it's a symbol of like bounty. Harvesting, like, you know, harvesting everything that we've worked so hard for. The harvest is your foe. Okay, yeah, it's a Celtic holiday celebrated on the fall equinox, typically around September 21st. It marks the balance between day and night in the beginning of the harvest season. See, that's what I mean. There's something really quick. And what is this guy? What do you do with a scythe? You harvest shit. The grass and all that shit. The hay, the straw, whatever. You're trying to avoid something or someone here who harvests. They're motivated by fire. Fire is a very interesting element. I'm not going to read all of them because fire literally is, you know, it can be great. It can keep your house warm. It can also burn it down. No. The foe is motivated by some type of persistence here. The thistle is very, very persistent energy. Your friend is chains. Chains are hard. Chains are hard too. You want me to read? I'm going to tell you about the chains. This is your friend with the chains. The chain card represents restrictions, limitations, and dependencies. It signifies a sense of being tied down or constrained by external circumstances or obligations. This card suggests a feeling of being trapped or bound by certain situations or relationships. It encourages you to examine the areas of your life where you may be experiencing limitations and consider how to break free from them. either by seeking liberation or finding ways to navigate within the existing constraints. This card can also speak of strong family, friendship, or partnership ties. Your friend is caught up in something. I'm just going to say that. Your friend is caught up in something. They're motivated about a hopeful future, okay? That's like what they look like, but you got the tunnel. So you're the tunnel. The Queen of Cups. Wow, and the Page of Cups. So, oh, that's very interesting. It's like a journey of love, underground love. A journey of underground love and hope. Love and hope is this tunnel. This tunnel is of love and hope. The tunnel of love. The tunnel of love. Is that a song or something? It's like the tunnel of love. That's your energy. The tunnel of love. Is that a Honey Dripper song? Is that, like, am I making that up? What is that? I don't know. It's the tunnel of love. It's just, okay. Maybe it's also just following your heart here. There's nothing else to consider. There's nowhere else to look. It's just to follow your heart in this darkness. Follow your heart in the darkness. That's your energy. Motives. Is your motive to be quiet? Or is your motive to get someone else to be quiet? But be quiet. The zombies are upstairs. The Eight of Pentacles. You want someone to be quiet about work. You don't want to talk about work. You don't want to talk about work. Don't talk about work. Follow the tunnel of love. Okay. What kind of work is this that you don't want to talk about? Ace of Wands. Okay, could be inspiring work. Could be sex work. I have no idea what kind of work it is with the Ace of Wands. Why is there a need to be silent? Oh my God. Okay. The Emperor came out in the reversed. That's feeling like, because it's your card, it's almost feeling debilitated. It's feeling debilitated. It could also be under some type of control, because your friend is under some type of control. Okay. And then we had, I don't know what order these three came out. Justice, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's quiet here about their situation. Somebody is quiet here about their situation. Well, you, I believe it's you. You're being very quiet, or you're being very quiet about a situation. And you're just, it's all, I don't know what is going on around you. It just feels like it's like some type of like a zombie apocalypse. And you're like, I'm keeping my blinders on. I'm keeping this focus. This is what I'm doing. This is good. I'm following my heart. I'm having hope. And we just got to be quiet here. You don't want anyone to know about the situation. It's almost like your situation. The truth. It's the truth about something. You're being quiet about the truth on something. Somebody's status. The Scythe. Who motivates you is the Scythe. The Two of Wands and the King of Cups. Well, that's kind of interesting. No, I mean, okay. Because you have the Queen of Cups in the tunnel. It's almost like, are you trying to get somebody here to express their feelings? Or you're trying to, could be trying to get someone to express their feelings about something, but you're not. Or someone's trying to get you. No, because you're the tunnel. You are really confusing me in this one. You're in the tunnel with love, but that is also something that is not seen by the outside world. The King of Cups is like emotions that are not really seen by the outside world, and you're like imagining, thinking of what feelings could be, ending trapped feelings, ending trapped feelings. Your reading is one of those where I feel like I'm doing 3 words. First word is this. Why does your friend have chains? What's with your friend and the chains? It all landed on the stork. I don't know. They're just hoping for something. The 9 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. I don't know. Well, it's something. It's something that steals their happiness. Something that feels like it steals opportunities. It's a long-term problem. So your friend has a long-term problem, but they're hopeful about the future. Are they doing anything about it? No, I'm like, so you're just going to like, just be that and just be hopeful about the future? Maybe you should take some action. I don't know. Okay. The future. What motivates them is the future. But it doesn't look like they're doing anything about their now. So I don't know. What are they doing about the chain? Are they doing anything about the chain? Or are they just going to be hopeful? The 7 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Star. Okay. So, do you know what? This to me feels like somebody who's just, I'm just going to wish for better things. All right. This is a really funny reading. Your friend has got some type of a problem here. And I'm going to tell you, it's been a problem for a long time. It feels like it kind of sucks the opportunity away from them. And are they going to do anything about this? Because their energy is clearly just hopeful about the future. And I'm going to say, no, not like actually taking any action or doing anything. The 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles is kind of like, well, coming up with a plan. No, I don't think I will. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wish on a star. I'm going to hope the universe moves it for me. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Because I don't know what it is specifically. It's not coming through specifically, but I see why they're the 4 of Cups, though, because that's apathy. That's like, meh. So, the future is what motivates your friend. I don't know. Right now, your foe sounds more interesting than your friend. Oh my God. Karma Tower. Holy jeez. I don't know what this karma is. Is this probably something that they're connected to with the chain? And they're hoping, like they're hoping that some sort of karma is broken in the future. The future, right? The future is their motive. Karma will break in the future. Or the stork is good news. It's directed towards good news and hope and rebirth. The stork. So they're motivated towards. Okay. The 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 3 of Swords. What is this reading? This is such a weird reading. It really is. Well, this is when happiness turns into an awful lot of confusion. And then we end up on like a whole new side wheel here of heartache and disappointment. And I don't know what is going on. I don't know what to say about the friend. It's just it's a really weird energy. Like it clearly looks like somebody who is trapped in something. It's been going on for a while. They're trapped in something that has been going on for a while. And it's made them kind of apathetic. It really has, with the 7 of Pentacles and then the 4 of Pentacles. The Chariot and the Star, with all that energy, to me, is somebody who's just, well, I'm just going to wish and hope and dream. That's their energy. I can't change this. I don't know, maybe they can't. I don't know what it is. It's not showing me specifically what it is. So obviously it's probably different things for different people, right? Their motive here is that in the future, things will get better. I don't know. I really don't, because I don't know what it is. But just looking at that energy, I'm just thinking like myself, I'm a bit of a doer. So I was like, well, maybe you should do something here for yourself. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. In the future, karma will be broken down. So your foe is the fall equinox. What happened? Your foe is the fall equinox. What the fuck? The shadow side and the Two of Cups, the devil and the Two of Cups. What is this? It is. It's the devil. Okay. Maybe this is somebody born like on September 21st or something like that. God, it's like a friggin' harvest. I don't know what I'm reading here. Harvesting emotions? I feel like I'm tapping into something I don't understand. I really do. Like, I feel like I'm tapping into something that goes beyond the 3D here, or something beyond my own understanding. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Like, I don't know if there's some really fuckery going on around you. And you're like, I'm just keeping my head down and I'm keeping my focus. And yeah, I'm not going to show my emotions in this. I'm keeping good vibes. Like, you know what? You have that energy. I'm going to keep good vibes here. I'm putting a special tunnel over me. I'm putting like a bubble. I don't know if you got apathetic friends like this and enemies that are harvesting emotions. The tunnel's probably a good choice. I'm just going to say, like, the tunnel is probably a good choice. The foe's motives is fire. Let's see what they plan to do with this. Okay, now that's interesting because you're a fire sign. And there's some, like, you're all over this silence energy. I mean, there's the Emperor. The King of Wands is technically Leo, but, you know, it's your reading, so we're just going to go with it. So we've got that. Like, you're using well, honestly, anybody can use these energies. So you're exercising some very, very strong self-will. Very. You're kind of claiming your sovereignty in a situation here. You might also not be wanting to take sides in something. It could be that. You might not want to be taking any sides in something. But there's also the Ace of Wands is here, right? With the work. It could be the effort and the energy that you have to put into things. You're being very protective about it. So if this foe's motive is fire, does it have something to do with you because you're fire energy? But let's see. Let's see if it's a good or a bad card. Because if it's a good or a bad card, or a negative or positive, whatever, it's going to indicate how they plan on using this fire. Like I said, it can keep the house warm or it can burn it all down. So fire. The High Priest, which is the Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. Okay. I'm going to say, I feel like the foe is somehow, with those cards, I feel like the foe is somehow keeping the friend in chains. That's what I think is going on here. So, maybe that's why. Is that why this friend is very apathetic and just hoping for better days? Even like looking at the chains, like it's forged by fire, right? Like it's just like you can see it like it's fresh metal that's just been kind of like, yeah, bent and shaped. And watching the obligation. Watch it. The foe is motivated by watching what this obligation or somebody's obligated to something. I don't know what the fuck. This is bringing up a weird vibe here, almost like some sort of weird covenant energy. You know, like, what did I get that in Virgo? There was somebody had some sort of weird covenant energy last week in Virgo. This is weird because it's almost like somebody, I don't know if you have a friend here who has gotten themselves into something that they cannot get out of. And all they can do is hope that things will be better. Because the foe is, I want to say, seriously, it's like this foe is feeding off of somebody energetically. I think it's your friend. And, all right, they're motivated by fire. And the fire is what is forging the chains. Oh, this is something else. This really is. It's something else kind of reading here. Let's just look at the thistle here. All right, let's look at the thistle. This is what it's directed to. Is this wanting to create like a persistent problem here for someone? I don't know. The thistle card represents resilience, protection, and boundaries. It signifies a prickly situation or a need to establish boundaries to protect yourself from negativity or harm. See, you have a tunnel here. You've got like, you have a tunnel around you. Your friend is chained. And the foe, it looks like the one, like, right? I want to say, though, unless they can find the opening to the tunnel, the fire can't do anything. Because it's underground. You're underground. Heat rises. It would take an awful lot to push that heat down to crack and break all of the bricks right in the tunnel. But your friend their energy is something that when fire is introduced, they become bound, right? When fire is introduced, they become bound. And they're directing this energy. Is it because of somebody? Okay, here's the other thing I'm going to say. You might have a friend who's like kind of calling out to you or saying, I have a problem here. I need some kind of help. They're not the one that the foe is interested in. I would say it's probably you. You're the one that the foe is interested in because they want the fire. But yeah, They want you, it's almost like the foe wants you to react and try to protect the friend. And by doing that, it flushes you out. I don't know what, like, this is a very unusual reading. Okay, this card suggests the importance of self-preservation and standing up for yourself in challenging circumstances. It encourages you to be assertive, assert your boundaries, and prioritize your well-being. The Thistle card reminds you that while obstacles may arise, you have the strength and resilience to overcome them and protect your own interests. The foe, that's what the foe, it's directing fire to harvest because somebody's protecting themselves. This is really fucked up. The Thistle card reminds you that while obstacles may arise, you have the strength and resilience to overcome them and protect your own interests. Thistle will find its way through anywhere. Where others give up, it will persist and flourish. I'd stay in a fucking tunnel too. What the hell? The Thistle. Freaking Temperance. Right? I'll wait. Boy, this is something else. What kind of energy you're dealing with here? The Three of Wands. Now, I'm going to ask a question. Oh, what's the Tiger Boy? Tiger Boy. I don't know. I'm going to ask, okay, what's the advice for you? It's just like, do you stay in the tunnel? Do you go out and help the friend? What do you do? What's advice for Aries? I'm sorry I didn't ask that for Aquarius or Pisces, but advice for Aries. Oh, protect your interests. That is a big part of what this card is about. I don't know what this emotion is, but you keep it locked the fuck up. Okay, locked the fucked up, or no, you know, lock it up. Just keep it locked up. The Fish. Oh, time. Oh, no. Look at. The Tiger Boy is reversed behind the Time card. How cuckoo is that? I don't know who the Tiger Boy is. Maybe it's a boy born the year of the tiger? Or a young man? Time. Oh, you're just something waiting, like you're waiting something out and something's waiting you out here. I'm going to read you the fish because it's your advice. The fish card represents abundance, wealth, and financial matters. It signifies prosperity, success, and opportunities for growth in material aspects of life. This card indicates the potential for financial gain, business ventures, and fruitful investments. It encourages a focus on practical matters and utilizing resources wisely to attract abundance and financial stability. Okay, I'm going to say right there, you shouldn't be limiting yourself with this energy. You shouldn't be limiting yourself with whatever this energy is that I'm picking up here. You shouldn't allow it to be an excuse for you not to grow and flourish, okay? Go with the flow, be flexible and resourceful. Exercise caution and keep your plans to yourself. Fish, a card of feelings and emotions. They're connected to the element of water, and it is also a card of creativity and inspiration. All right, so there you go. Don't allow this energy to limit you. It is really weird, though. Yeah. I'm going to go do your extended. In extended, we're going to get into the archetype deck. And I'm going to ask, what is the unexpected coming towards you? What is the unexpected coming towards your friend? Maybe the future will be better. And what is the unexpected coming towards your foe? If you would like to follow me to the extended, there are 2 options in the description below for the extended. The first option, you can join the YouTube membership, give you access to this extended and all of the other extendeds. Please do pick tier number 2, all extended videos for that option. Or if you just want to do a one-time purchase, you could do that on the GUMROAD app, the second link below that. Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.